Alright, man, we started a new video for the channel. We basically just spent the whole chapter watching the movie. This is WrestleMania, so this should be the end of the genre. Should be the last chapter, chapter 18. Let's get cracking. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's popping off with this genre.
Do you need me to make another ice machine run?
You know, there's some wounds that ice can't heal.
I can't believe we're still in the same room with her.
What?
You, you have to admit, that was a pretty cheesy line.
You know, you have a really strange way of apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just, we've been working through this all night, and I think I'm starting to lose it. Look, you know how I truly feel.
Me for years.
You also know me better than anyone else. I made a stupid decision to protect you when we were kids, and it just kept escalating from there. I wanted to tell you so many times, but it got harder and harder, especially when you started leaving the tickets. I couldn't bring myself to take that away from you. It would be like you finding out that America's Next Top Hand model was fixed.
Wait, is it? Did you hear something?
No, I was just using that as an example.
Okay, because I don't think I could handle that right now. I think I always knew deep down that it was all too good to be true, that I'd never meet them, but I guess a part of me wanted to believe that maybe something bigger would come out of all this. What happened to the parents that we did have, though? That it wasn't just about action figures or championships or entertaining millions of people. That it would help me find a part of myself that was missing.
But maybe something bigger did come out of all this. This wasn't about finding two people who would fill a hole in your life. It was about millions of people finding you to fill holes in their lives.
The cut, though. Somebody got to see something else.
Now that was cheesy.
But it's true.
Maybe.
I have something for you.
Please don't tell me this is a letter from my long-lost aunt and uncle telling me to forgive my best friend.
Just open it.
What's this all about?
It's our new list. On one of my ice machine runs, or maybe it was one of the times you locked me out of the room. I can't remember, but I made some phone calls to management, and it's unprecedented, but they've agreed to let us get revenge on Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at tomorrow night's WrestleMania. Assuming you're on board.
I guess we're coming out of retirement. This has to be some kind of record.
There's one other thing you need to know. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe agreed to the match, but only if we put our Hall of Fame spots on the line.
You really want to do this?
If we don't fight back after what they did, then we don't deserve those spots.
Package deal. I'm in.
To them, yeah. So one more match to them caddies at WrestleMania. Is titles on the line too, or like what's the vibes? Because I definitely want to Royal Rumble and all. Maybe I vacated that once I retired. I don't know. The chair messed everything up, of course. Her character, her character messed everything up. Like damn. Give up the spots. Cause you didn't want to tell the truth. Now I can't go for the title.
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I left 2 open seats in the audience just like you always did.
Why? I mean, obviously my birth parents aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.
Did I speak it up? Is it for the parents that sent us to college? Let's talk to Riley real fast. See what's going on with it. Big Rob.
It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far you and Red have come. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to be able to say I trained 2 WWE Hall of Famers, and I could probably raise my rates again. But like I said, doesn't matter.
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but me and Red owe you for helping us get our start.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye? You were my prize student. Never doubted you once. I used to call you Sure Thing Trey.
Are you serious? You thought I'd be a manager at best, and you definitely didn't think I'd make it to WWE, let alone become a Hall of Famer. I think you said something about pooping golden nuggets?
I don't recall that. Anyway, good luck, Sure Thing.
I know you're going to tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
I wasn't going to say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
Sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center.
Why she's such a douche that all the old heads? You know what I'm saying?
Look, I know we
Lita,
haven't spoken much since I've been
all of them.
gone.
I appreciate you saying that.
I didn't mean to cut her off. I'm so sorry.
But I also know how your impatience and temper can get the best of you sometimes. So I'm a little worried that you rushed into this match, especially considering your condition and what's at stake.
Thanks for your concern, seriously. But this is something we have to do, no matter what we could lose in the process.
Alright, man, let's get it. Let's go to WrestleMania. Let's smoke some. You know what I'm saying? Mojo about to get all this work done. He been cooking me in the cutscenes for like a whole year now. He about to get all this work done. All this work done. If they let me, because you know they be having stipulations, get him the yellow health, then pin him and all that. No, he about to get some work done out here. Work. About to get sad for him, man. You mean in red? I might let her take a couple L's. You want to talk about it? She a little weak to me. I hate her.
It's time for the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment. Welcome to WrestleMania.
If you've somehow been off the grid for the past 24 hours, then you missed the news that we have a huge last-minute change to tonight's event. After being ambushed at the conclusion of their Hall of Fame speech, Red and Trey will seek revenge against Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
And saying that the stakes are high feels like a severe understatement. If Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can defeat Red and Trey, they will take their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame. And we've never seen anything like this before, and it's highly improbable we ever will again. With respect to every competitor who enters the ring tonight and every championship that's contested, it's now time for the most important match of the evening. Red and Trey are here to take on Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe with their Hall of Fame spots on the line.
It's truly impressive Red and Trey overcame both physical and emotional trauma to be here tonight. But I suppose revenge can motivate someone to do just about anything, including putting everything they've dreamed of and worked for at risk.
Guys, what are these pieces of paper falling down from above? I believe it's supposed to symbolize their new list, and there's only one thing on it. Beat Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at WrestleMania.
Can I get into a ring like a man?
This is why I left the two seats. It's time to move on.
Yeah, it is a couple that sent us to college.
I'm glad you're here.
I think that might have been Trey's adoptive parents sitting at ringside. I think you're right,
been.
Byron.
You got the story. Don't do that. Look how disrespectful it is. I know y'all can't hear. They're playing Satira's music, not mine. Like, the beef that I got with this game is unprecedented. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna play her music. Where my music at? I'm the cuz that carried the squad. You know what I'm saying? Two turn your opponent around with her. Dang. Use a snap smash to throw your opponent into seated position. Snap smash, yeah. Can I do that? I'm gonna try to do that while we standing. I didn't know you can do that while you standing.
And now here are the two superstars who want nothing more than to take everything from Red and Trey to essentially erase their legacies in a single night. It's the so-called American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, these two have a much different kind of bond than Red and Trey. It's an affiliation based on shared hatred for their opponents tonight, dating back years in both cases.
Full disclosure, I think we're looking at the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe have been unstoppable from both a mental and physical standpoint since the moment they joined forces. Red and Trey would have a hard time stopping them if they were at full strength, and we know they're not even close to that.
Oh no, she just painted her arm, it looked like.
And there you see Red and Brooklyn facing off. There is so much history between these two. We're talking decades of hostility.
I don't know if it'll ever end, but we'll get at least some kind of resolution after tonight's contest is over.
Is that on the line? It can't be, right? No, I don't think so.
We're not sure who's going to start the match tonight. It actually looks like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are discussing that right now.
Apparently, it'll be Samoa Joe and Trey.
Brooklyn's going to make Red wait to get her hands on her. Yet another calculated move from the American hero.
This is it. Here we go.
Yeah, I go. I'm here, man.
WrestleMania is often called the showcase of the immortals. But Red and Trey aren't here to showcase their immortality. They're here to try to save it by retaining their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
The fact that Red and Trey are even fighting alongside each other after Brooklyn Von Braun destroyed their original career-defining list and nearly did the same thing to their friendship just proves their bond is unbreakable. They truly are a package deal.
While I agree with you on that, you have to consider what I said earlier. There's no way Red and Trey are 100 or even 50% after the brutal attack just 2 nights ago. Mark my words, that will be a factor at some point in this career-defining match.
Yes, sir. Forgot about this move.
Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
Get who? Get some more good red hoe. Oh yeah, no problem.
In the corner now. Tagged in.
Why the hell did you do that?
Spinning kick to the gut. Scoop slam.
Come on.
Comes in off the tag. You know, Corey, you and I were talking earlier about how Samoa Joe has almost cost men their careers. He's a threat to every superstar's health.
And I understand Joe's goal to be the top guy in this company. How he goes about it is not for the faint of heart.
Look out! Moonsault!
You see that height? Pow! What a shot!
There we go.
And no luck against Joe there. Big reversal.
What a windmill kick! Looks like Samoa Joe is fading a bit. These superstars have both entered as challengers. One of them's going home as champion.
There you go, Cole.
Come on. Oh, wait, is the title on the line? He just said 10.
Setting up. Great decision by Joe to cap. Shoulders down. Is it enough? That's not going to do it.
Going to take a whole lot more.
Uh-oh, there it is. The clutch is in.
Oh, Lord, I might die.
Locked in.
Samoa Joe's opponent is about to take a nap.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Samoa Joe.
Oh, grab me. Oh, no. How? I supposed to have been out of that
zone. To end this mixed tag match.
Oh, we out there. Okay. He just lost it. Oh, well. He got choked out on the boy. He gets this move enabled. Grab him and strong strike attacks. Dang.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match, and therefore the newest inductees into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Dang.
Samoa Joe and the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
That reversal really killed me. I swear I remember he was getting clutch. He was big. Damn. Well, look, brother, that's it. We took the L on that one. I swore I reversed it in time, though. I don't know. I guess we got smooth on. That's why I hate those submission jumps. I be getting smacked with that. They murderized me with the submission moves. Murder, she was all crazy with this. Leverage pins are an effective way to capitalize on a distracted opponent. When your opponent's back is turned during the taunt or run in, roll them up.
It's time for the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment.
Holy crap. Oh, I have to win. Okay. I guess they treat that joint like a dream, I guess. Man, run it back, man. Run it back, man. We don't care about none of that. Run that whole Steve's back. Alright. Let's just get this out the way. Make sure we can reverse that cocaine clutch, because that joint is broken. I'm surprised Red ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, though. Red ain't getting, she ain't interfere. She just let me get choked out the boy. Still being a horrible friend. Horrible. Horrid out there.
And now here are the two superstars who want nothing more than to take everything from Red and Trey to
Right,
essentially erase their legacies in a single night. It's the so-called American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, these two have a much different kind of bond than Red and Trey. It's an affiliation based on shared hatred for their opponents tonight, dating back years in both cases.
Full disclosure, I think we're looking at the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe have been unstoppable from both a mental and physical standpoint since the moment they joined forces. Red and Trey would have a hard time stopping them if they were at full strength, and we know they're not even close to that.
Pop! Right in his mouth. You know,
and there you see Red and Brooklyn facing off. There is so much history between these two. We're talking decades of hostility.
I don't know if it'll ever end, but we'll get at least some kind of resolution after tonight's contest is over.
We're not sure who's going to start the match tonight. It actually looks like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are discussing that right now.
Apparently, it'll be Samoa Joe and Trey.
Brooklyn's going to make Red wait to get her hands on her. Yet another calculated move from the American hero.
This is it. Here we go.
Let's do this again. Shall we, Playboy?
WrestleMania is often called the showcase of the immortals. But Red and Trey aren't here to showcase their immortality. They're here to try to save it by retaining their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
The fact that Red and Trey are even fighting alongside each other after Brooklyn Von Braun destroyed their original career-defining list and nearly did the same thing to their friendship just proves their bond is unbreakable. They truly are a package deal.
While I agree with you on that, you have to consider what I said earlier. There's no way Red and Trey are 100 or even 50% after the brutal attack just 2 nights ago. Mark my words, that will be a factor at some point in this career-defining match.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Stomping down.
Stomp him out. Stomp him out.
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
He's looking relentless.
Elbow smash! Ooh!
Hey.
Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, Joe.
Gentlemen, we are bearing witness to the destroyer, Samoa Joe. He's put the entire WWE locker room on notice. Night after night, he'll beat down your heroes, render them unconscious, and when they wake up, he'll beat them down all over again.
And no luck against Joe there. He's starting to struggle here. He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Let's go.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them.
Get your ass in the ring.
Bringing it back into the ring. You described Samoa Joe's approach toward the WWE locker. Trey escapes the Uranagi. And now he's got Samoa Joe in the Coquina clutch.
Red takes Brooklyn down.
Hold on. Is this actually happening?
It is. Red and Trey of Brooklyn, Von Braun, and Samoa Joe locked in their own submission holds.
After everything that's happened among these four adversaries, this feels like the perfect ending.
Don't get ahead of yourself. They need to actually finish them off.
Can Red and Trey do the unthinkable? Will Brooklyn and Samoa Joe give up?
They tapped.
It's over. Red and Trey have pulled off the impossible and ensured that they will forever be honored in the WWE Hall of Fame.
This match takes place 20 times, and on 19 of those occasions, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe get the win, but not tonight. This was special. This was your night, Red and Trey.
Congratulations for the second time on your Hall of Fame induction.
Look at these dudes. That's for the culture. That's for the culture.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud of you, son. Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do. I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We had something for you. There's some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. It wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
It appears that the list has somehow been salvaged.
Red and Trey can now pick up where they left off 2 nights ago.
Tonight, we witnessed the unexpected, an unexpected victory, an unexpected reconciliation, and finally the unexpected return of what some might think is just an old scrap of paper. But it was more than that to Red and Trey. It's what led them to this very moment that to them was expected all along. They may not have known how they'd end up here, but they knew when they created that list that this was their destiny.
Well said, Michael. Soak every bit of this in. Red and Trey, you deserve it.
All right, man. Well, that's the wrap on the whole joint. I want to know what's up with the title shot. Since I won Royal Rumble, y'all brought me back here. I should have been a triple threat at least. Since for that title, but hey. We still about to be wrestling too. They better not retire us after this. At the end of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame, Red and Trey.
We Hall of Famers, man. Alright, that seemed like, I think that was the last chapter, honestly. I don't know if there's any more cutscenes or whatever, but let's see what happens. During a victory scene, you can select this. Oh, my career completed, man. Well, that's the story mode for WWE 2K20 hopefully 22 goes crazy and we can, I mean, choose between male and female and don't have to play both because we live in this era. I mean, Sean holds on. It's crazy, man. That's crazy talk. But that's the end of that, John, bro. So that's one series down. Let's knock out the rest of these boys. Like I said, hopefully the next WWE game we play will be 22, and hopefully it goes crazy. But 20 was tough. 19, I'm thinking about doing. I'm not sure. If I do it, it won't be separated like this. I'll probably just run it all the way through one day where I have time to be like, I mean, actually on the game. But there it is, man. There it is. 2K20 WWE. Smoked out here.